The Word Alive formed in 2008 out of Phoenix, Arizona, and has since released 2 EPs, the first one being with Craig Mabbitt, who is now in Escape the Fate, and their second EP, which was the first one off Fearless Records, entitled Empire, which was released in 2009. They then followed up with their first full-length in 2010, which was called Deceiver. Later that year, I do believe it's a re-release that had 2 new songs, a few remixes, and cover songs as well. Now this is leading up to their newest release, which is called Life Cycles. Now that was released July 3rd of 2012, and that is what I'm here to discuss today. Okay, so first off I'm just going to say this is a 13-track album, or 15-track album if you have picked up the iTunes Deluxe version, which is their longest track list to date. I find it hard to explain where to start off with this album because I was very shocked at the approach the band took in writing it and producing it. First off, I'm just going to say, the album starts off really cool with this nice electronica, piano-y, synthy type intro. Now, this leads right into a mix of that, along with, you know, some great screams and some killer instrumentals. So that song, the intro song, is called Dragon Spell. Now, it's a great song to kick off this album. Really heavy, really great, and just get you really pumped up for the CD. The electronica sound actually follows throughout the album, you know, with the whole, you know, electronica, piano-y, synthy, the whole different type of use of sounds throughout this album. Now, I'm just going to say, I noticed it as this. It's heavily used on songs such as Dragon Spell, For Your Health, Hidden Lakes, and Ambitionary. I really dug it on this, you know, these 4 tracks. They're really good songs. They stick out as the, you know, different kind of sounding, you know, newer sounding, I haven't really heard from The Word Alive before kind of song. Now, like I said, it is used throughout a lot of the songs on the album, but these are the songs that I noticed it on the most. I really enjoyed it, and you know, it really added something interesting and different to this album. I've always loved The Word Alive, and there's a big reason for that, and that's because of their vocalist, Tyler Telly Smith. I've always loved the fact that he has such a great range between his screams and his clean vocals. Now, I've seen him live, and he does a phenomenal job. You know, he doesn't mess up, and he can still do both very well. On this CD, I feel like he's picked it up tenfold. You know, his vocals have just improved immensely, and did a great job, really good. I feel there's a more aggressive side to him on this CD, and you know, just stating this now, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but emotion is a great and noticeable thing on this CD. I mean, I know you can feel emotion on a lot of CDs that people put out, or songs, but it's just throughout this entire CD I feel a lot more emotion than I felt on most CDs I've listened to lately. Now, the title track off this CD, which is called Life Cycles, it makes me relate to it most because of just the opening lyrics. I'd rather die for what I believe than live a life without meaning. Now, I just feel like a lot of people could relate to this because no one wants to conform to what other people believe and just, you know, live life for someone else and not themselves. It's such a heartfelt thing, you know, someone can relate to and just say, whoa, that's, you know, that's how I feel. So yeah, that's definitely a great thing off this CD. Lastly, what I'd like to talk about on this album is the instrumentals. Now, I feel like The Word Alive have always featured, you know, some great technical guitar, bass, as well as drums. I'm overly impressed with the guitars on this album. That's just because there were so many great and memorable solos along with breakdowns. You know, there's a great mix of both on this CD. And that, I believe, The Word Alive has not done before, or a lot of people have not seen it before. You know, it's a new side with, you know, different sound, maybe different tone on guitar. You know, it's just a great new sound. I haven't really felt it from the band before. Alrighty, so we've reached my thoughts on the album. Now, this is just a quick overview of what I think of the album overall. Now, The Word Alive have improved immensely over the last 2 years that they've been away, writing Life Cycles, you know, since they put out Deceiver in 2010. I feel like they're showing a much heavier, mature side to the band, and, you know, they're showing no mercy to the music scene, and that is a fact. I'm going to give this a 9.5 out of 10, an almost perfect album, but I feel like it's missing one key aspect that was on Deceiver that was not featured on this, and that being the slower, you know, slow song type of feel to The Word Alive. If you listen to the album Deceiver and you heard songs like Dreamcatcher and You're All I See, that was the slower, more, you know, beautiful side of The Word Alive. I really enjoyed those songs. You know, they were slow kind of ballady stuff, and you know, great, just clean vocals from Tyler, and he did a great job, and I really enjoyed it a lot. And it's missing from this album, but I know what they're doing. They're showing their more heavier side, and you know, it's just really aggressive, and it's a great album, so that's why I don't give it a perfect 10. I know it's kind of crappy, but that's my reason. But it's still an amazing album. Definitely pick it up. I have the digital copy for some reason because I pre-ordered the album wrong. Oh well. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'm just going to say something quick, so let's get to it. Thank you guys so much for watching my review. If you have listened to the album, which I probably have in the last month since it's been out, tell me what you thought about it down below, your favorite songs and all that good stuff. Like I said, I really enjoyed the song Life Cycles off this amazing song, and just the intro was enough to make me love it for a long time. Yes, tell me your thoughts on it, what albums you want to see next. I'm working on some more. And I actually have a little update video I'm going to do, like a weekly vlog sort of thing I'm going to start, but I'll explain more of it in that. So just look out for that in the next few hours, and remember, it's music for today, it's music for tomorrow, and it's music for life. Peace out, guys.